Let me tell you something. I was on the phone with my mama, right? And we was just talking. Like I said, I just talked to my mama on her way to work, making sure she getting home safe and stuff like that. And we was having a conversation. And when I got off the phone, I said, God, you know what? I appreciate you for not giving us the capacity to take on everything in life. Because let me tell you something. What some of the biggest stuff that holds us down, some of the biggest stuff that gets inside our spirit when stuff doesn't go right, people don't go right, situations and all that stuff. You don't want to know why? It's because we start to pick up things that God didn't give us the capacity for. Everything is not your purpose. Everything is not for you to pick up. Everything is not for you to do. I know sometimes we mean good intentions. I know sometimes we just trying to be good people, good Samaritans, whatever, but God didn't give us the capacity for everything. The Bible said there's a season for everything. Maybe this is not your season. I had to realize that because sometimes we will pick up stuff, we will take on burdens, we will try to help people out and stuff like that. Then it backfire. Now we in our feelings and stuff like that. No, not this year. God has given us all the capacity to do the things that we was meant for us to do. So if it ain't meant for you, put that thing down. I understand we want to be good and all that, but it's not our capacity. God only gave us a certain amount of capacity to do certain things. Allow other people to do that. Sometimes God is taking some of these people to situations so they get a chance to learn Him. One of the things I learned, when you get in the way of God, God can get angry at you, now your life in a whirlwind, simply because you chose to try to do something that you wasn't supposed to do. So this year, only do what your capacity allows you to do. And when you're even sometimes when you even doing that with the capacity, you're overloading yourself. Stop. You still have life to live. God only give us grace and mercies for today. Don't ruin it on trying to help somebody. I understand. Listen, I understand. But when it starts to mess with you physically, mentally, and emotionally, let that stuff. Don't overcrowd yourself this year. Don't pick up stuff that don't belong to you. Don't try to do this and that. If God didn't give it to you to do it or give you the capacity to do it, then that's it. That's that. I know sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow because we be want to help people when they in trouble, but we are all God's children, and God got a way of doing His thing. And let me tell you, in the Bible, in the story, you know what happened to people that try to get in the way? God will send a wrath on them. We don't want to put other people's lives in danger, so it is important that you only use the capacity that God gave you and don't overload it this year. Use everything you got to make sure you do everything you need to do, and then that way your life can go a little bit smoother.